and welcome to another exciting webinar. I look forward to 4 p.m.s these days because I know that 3MTT is always packed with interesting lineups that will grow you and add value to your career journey. And today, I am excited to be moderating the session today. It's the Deep Tech Ready onboarding session. I know that so many of us have registered for the program and we're ready to get started. That's why we're putting this session together so that we can just talk through the program, what your expectations would be like, program milestones, the structure, what onboarding is like, and also just respond generally to any other question that you may have. And to just have this discussion, I have some amazing people with me, ones that I am super proud to be having this session with, and you'll be hearing from them in a bit, right? So without further ado, I think that we should just do a small exercise just to warm everybody up. And I'd like to know where you're connecting from. So let's take a minute to say hi, good afternoon. Let us know your name, where you're connecting from. Okay, I will be looking at the chat box just to know that you are with us and you're following. So let us know your name and where you're connecting from. My name is Zara, and I am connecting from Kaduna. I'm sure that we have people from all over Nigeria joining us, and I look forward to having this discussion with you. All right, so let's just get started and invite the people that are going to tell you more about 3MTT and the Deep Tech Ready Upskilling program, right? Something you can add to the chat box is just let us know what you're hoping to take out from this program. What do you look forward to, and what kind of expectations do you have from this program? So please drop it on the chat box and we'll be looking at it, right? We'll be reading it. So drop it. Let me see those messages and emojis if you're ready. All right. So like I mentioned earlier, with me, I have amazing people. The first person is, we have Kairat Gulbir. Kairat Gulbir is the 3MTT product lead, and she will be joining us to have this amazing discussion. We also have Tejumola Asanloko, who is a community and program analyst. And trust me when I say that it has a lot packed for you today. We also have Flora Oladipopo here. She's a data analyst intern. And we have Hawa Abdurrahim, who is a program analyst. And together, trust me when I say all your questions today, right, will be answered. Anything that you have, just get ready to drop it on the chat box, make use of this opportunity, and let's get informed together, right? Let's be informed. You don't want to start this program without having all the right information that you need. And to get started, I think I would like to invite Hawa. Hawa is going to be just taking us through the introduction and onboarding. So hi, how are you with us? How are you doing today?
Hi, good afternoon or good evening. I hope you are doing good as well.
Good afternoon, I'm doing awesome. All right, so we're ready to have you with us.
All right, I'm waiting for the screen.
Okay. You need me to share that?
Yeah.
Are you expecting? Okay, just give me a moment. I will do that. Okay, I can see Flora is sharing. Flora, thank you. All right, Hawa, you have the floor.
Okay, thank you so much for that. Good evening, everyone. And once again, my name is Hawa Abdurrahim, and I'm a program analyst from Data Science Nigeria. So I would like to start by saying congratulations to the participants for making it into the Deep Tech Ready Upskilling Program. So without wasting much of our time, I would like to just explain. So Deep Tech Ready Upskilling Program is actually an initiative supported by google.org and delivered by DSN in partnership with 3MCT. So the aim of this program or initiative is to equip 20,000 young Nigerians with advanced data science and AI skills for job readiness. So the course cover localized, or should I say offers localized curriculum, meaning this is a program that is designed, developed, and will be delivered by Nigerians for Nigerians, by indigenous experts, domain experts with so many years of experience in these in each of their respective domains. So meaning that it's a Nigeria understand a Nigerian better. So that's how I would just explain that. So the next thing is it is cohort based learning, meaning that this is cohort one, the first cohort out of 5 cohorts, which will run for 2 years. So this is the first cohort. The next one is it is project-based immersion, meaning that it is not just theoretical. You are not just coming to just learn English or stuff like that. You are going to practicalize what you are doing, and there's actually projects, real-world application of this learning. The next thing is it provides expert mentorship, meaning that there will be people to guide you. You know, you can't know it all. I mean, you're just starting. So there will be people that have already worked or the part you're about to work, and they are going to guide you in case of any, so that you will not make maybe mistakes that they've made personally. So these are really experts that have years of experience. The next thing is after all this program is meant to train you to be how should I say it, to be job ready. Like, you are not just learning. This program will make sure that if you do what is right, what is necessary, definitely by the end of this program you will get the job matching support. Next slide please. Okay, so the project milestone, and we have started. This is the start, the onboarding session. So the next thing from this is the foundational course. Despite the fact that this is an advanced data science and AI skills program, you still need a starting point. Like, just think of this as the course is as the foundation of a building. You know, there's definitely somewhere you have to start from. So this is I think my colleague is going to explain further into this, but just know that the next step is foundational courses. The next one is specialization courses, meaning that you are going deeper into the course that you think, okay, this is the place I want to be, I fit in. So the next one will be the capstone project. Like I said, it's not going to just be mouth talking. You are going to really engage, get your hands dirty with projects. And then the last part is the career development and the job readiness. So I wish you guys all the very best. And once again, congratulations for making it into the program. My colleague will take it from here. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Flora Holad, and I'm a data analyst intern at Data Science Nigeria. I'll be walking you through the other aspects of the program and what to expect as a deep tech ready fellow. So I'll share my slide. Okay. I think my slide should be up. So basically, I'll walk us through the program structure and how the program is going to go for the duration of our learning in this first school. So we have 6 months of learning, right? And this 6 months has been divided into different aspects and sections until we are done with the course. So we have the first aspect, which is the general foundational course aspect, and this spans for a duration of 4 weeks. So that is a month is going to spend on foundational courses on what you're coming to learn in data science and artificial intelligence. Next, we have the specialization phase. So this phase is actually much more specialized. You are focused on just one particular aspect of learning in AI and data science. So this part of the course, you are expected to pick just one course and focus on it for this duration. And this is going to last for 2 months, which is 8 weeks. Thereafter, we have the capstone project, and this also lasts for another 2 months. So yeah, you'll be building real-world projects, which can actually help solidify what you've learned and help you sharpen your skills. So at the end of the day, you are coming out of this program with project that makes you ready to be employed. Then the last aspect of this program is the career development aspect. So this for a duration of 4 weeks, which is a month. And yeah, you'll be focused on learning soft skills, building your resume, your CV. You'll be participating in mock interviews and ensuring that you are getting you are ready to get a job after the program ends. So this basically is the program structure and how it's going to go for the entire 6 months duration. So what does this learning phase entails? So during the learning phase, like I said before, you are taking foundational courses. These foundational courses last for a month, which is 4 weeks. So yeah, you'll be learning things like data analysis and visualization, basics of this, right? You'll be learning all of this at basic level. So see it as like a refresher course based on what you know before. So you are going to be learning data analysis and visualization principles, data science and machine learning, SQL, computer vision, and NLP. So those are what makes up our foundational courses for this duration. After which you go to your specialization. Now, specialization is the transition from your 4 weeks learning to a more intense learning where you'll be focused on just one aspect based on the course you are interested in. So here you are supposed to make your choice and stick to it. So at this early stage, you can still switch between the courses you want to learn, but here you're going to make just one choice and you're going to stick with it till the end of the program, right? So think of this foundational course learning as a way to actually make sure what you want to learn. So now you might not even be sure the aspects you want to go into, but right after you are done with the foundational course learning, you can now be more sure of where you want to, what you actually want to learn and focus on it once you get to the specialization aspect. So what are these specialization made of? So for the Deep Tech Ready program, remember it's an advanced program. So in this advanced program, it's actually you're actually meant to delve into AI and data science majorly, and we have 7 courses that are being offered in the Deep Tech Ready program. These 7 courses are data science and machine learning, natural language processing, NLP, geospatial data science, advanced data analysis and visualization, data engineering, advanced mathematics for machine learning, and computer vision. Now, these are the 7 core specialization, right? But for this first cohort, we are actually going to focus on just 5 of these courses. So these 5, we are not going to be, for this course, we're not going to be taking data engineering and advanced mathematics for machine learning. So putting it out there, now that you know that it's just 5 courses we are going to be focusing on. So if you are not sure or you actually wanted to take data engineering in this cohort, this is actually the right time for you to reevaluate your decision. So you could either decide to focus on taking another specialization in this cohort while going for for data engineering in a different cohort, or you could actually defer your application to the next course when data engineering will be available. So for now, we are focused on just 5 courses instead of the full 7. So if you are here for the advanced mathematics for machine learning and data engineering, this course is not for you yet. So moving on, now that you've been accepted into the Deep Tech Ready program, what's next? What are you checking to know you are on the right track? I know some of us are already on the Telegram group, seeing some of the things going on there, and some people are still struggling and know their um, whether their dashboard has been updated. So the first thing first to know if you're on the right track, confirm your selection status. So that is, you go to your 3 entity portal, your 3 entity dashboard, you check it. If you can see the deep tech ready information, that means you are already on the right track, you're already there. So from there, you go on to join the Google Classroom. So from the courses tab, check for the Google Classroom. Google Classroom is where all the activities, your learning activities will be holding. So it's very important to access the Google Classroom. This is where all your courses deploy. So then, another thing you should do, join the official Telegram channel. Here you can always ask your questions, receive feedback, have general update on what is going with your fellow learners as well. Then lastly, follow all our social media handles. So from our social media handles, you can be updated on what is going on in the program and the different activities that are ongoing here. So next, we'll be doing a walkthrough and a deep dive into the dashboard so you can know what it looks like and how to navigate your way. And with this, Kairos will be coming on board to show us how to do that. So Kairos, you're welcome on board.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this onboarding session. My name is Kairat Gobir, and I am the product lead for 3MTT. And in this session, we would walk you through how to navigate the platform and start this exciting journey. So I'll be sharing my screen to show you how everything works. So please follow along, and if you have any questions, you can drop them in the chat, and they will be addressed in our question and answer session. To access the Deep Tech platform, you need to input your email and your password, and then you log in. Once you've logged in, you can consider this your home base, and this is where you would access your courses, update your profile, and also get important updates on the platform. You can also report any issues you're facing on our support menu. So the first thing to do is to choose a specialization, which is by clicking here. After that, you can also gain more insight on the courses that Deep Tech Ready is offering. Once you have chosen a specialization, you go on to update your profile here. So you scroll down, you select the course of your choice. I'll be selecting geospatial data science, and you update your profile. Once this has been done, you can go back to your dashboard and your status will change to selected. After your status has been changed to selected, we would get a notification on the back end for us to update your cohort to cohort 1. So Give me a minute while I update this person to cohort 1. So if you look at this part of the dashboard, you can see that the person's cohort has been updated to cohort 1. You can find your deep tech ID here, and you can also find the course of your choice here. So moving on, we would be going through how you can access your courses. You locate my course menu on your menu page and you click on it. From here, you'd be able to access your general classroom where you would connect with your peers and also get announcements related to the program. Deep Tech Ready is not just about learning, it's also about collaboration. And we built the platform in a way where you have access to your deep tech resources and you still maintain your 3MTT identity. So you can always access the 3MTT webinars here. We have quite a number. Even if you missed it on YouTube, you can always come here to catch up on it. We also have resources where we would be uploading free resources for you to expand your knowledge. The next on our menu is our jobs and gigs page. We know that learning is not just about studying, it's also about expanding your journey by participating in real world opportunities. So there would be job boards here where you can access and based on your expertise, apply for jobs. The next on our menu is our survey page, where you would find different surveys, which includes the mid-cohort survey, end of cohort survey. And these surveys are very important so we can help improve the program. So once the surveys are up, please take some minutes to fill them up and share your thoughts with us. If you run into any issues, you can always come here to report an issue by clicking here, selecting a category based on the issue you're currently facing. You would input a subject and describe the problem you're currently facing. You can also attach a screenshot to help us better understand your problem and you submit. Once you have submitted, a support representative will get back to you, and you can also track the level of your ticket on here. And the final menu we have is the FAQs. If you have any question, before you even reach out, you can always check through the FAQ section. There's a good chance that the answer is already here. So this is all about the 3MTT Deep Tech platform. And we're really excited to have you on this journey, and we can't wait to see what you achieve. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Kyra, for the walkthrough. So Tejumola will come up next.
Okay, thank you very much, Kyra, for that section, well delivered section. Okay, so I'm Tejumola. and I'm a community and program analyst at data science Nigeria. Okay, so for my section, I'll be taking you through navigating on how to navigate the Google Classroom, what it's meant for, what you need to look up to, and then other and we are going to have a demo on that. And then also, I'm also going to be taking you through the LCs. That's the learning center. What are the expectations? What are we supposed to be expecting from the LCs? So all of this is what I'm going to be speaking to today. Okay, good. So can you please take up the slide? Okay. I'm here to get the screen off.
All right. While we wait for Laura to help share the screen, I would just want to let everyone know that you can start dropping your questions in the chat box so that we can attend to them. So feel free to drop your questions. This is your opportunity to get all your questions answered. So please feel free to drop them in the chat box. All right. Thank you.
Okay, so let me just continue with the what's now the demo. I think before that comes up, I must have completed the demo. Okay, good.
All right.
Thank you. Okay, so let me just share my screen now. Minutes. Okay, please confirm you can see my screen.
It is
Okay,
loading up. We can see that you start sharing. Okay, yes, it's up now. So please go on.
okay, so this is how the Google Classroom looks like. On this Google Classroom, and this is where the content will be uploaded every week. And this is where you have access to the content, the video, all the learning materials will be uploaded there. And you can always find it here on this Classroom tab. Nothing has been uploaded yet. This is just a demo, what's it now, material, in Python. So this is where it will develop, this is where it will be dropped. And then also assignments will also be there. So we are looking for the assignments for the week, the content, the course material for the week, the videos, all of this content, you will always access them on the Classroom. Why announcements? You want to ask questions, you want to, you can always have that on on the stream. So these are, announcements that are already going on, different questions. I'm glad to be here. As you can see on my screen, good afternoon, everyone. So how do you join this group? How do you join this? You join from your dashboard, your 3entity portal, or dashboard. There is a link there that will take you to joining the classroom. So the classroom is seamless and easy to navigate. As you can see, want to access the content from the week, you click on Classroom, and then that is done. You want to
Hi, Tejumola, can you hear me? Okay, is it just me? But I think we've lost Tejumola there. Okay, while we wait for him to connect, I think that we would start to take some questions and answers. I can see a few on the chat box. Hi, Terat, can you hear me? Can anyone hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, awesome. So one of the questions that I have noticed on the chat box is a lot of people saying that they cannot see this on their dashboard now. I think that there is a bit of mix-up between cohort 3 MCT, and deep tech. So maybe we want to take a moment to just clarify the difference. Oh, I see Tejumola is back. Okay, but just to let you, Tejumola, if you're back, please be on.
Yes,
Thank you.
thank you very much. It was a technical glitch. Okay, so now I'm moving to the ALCs, that's the Applied Learning Center that we call for the LITEP program, we call them Center of Excellence, or we call them, just simply call them Learning Center. So Center of Excellence are appointed ops in different locations, that support learning. They make their facility available for peer-to-peer learning, in-person training and all of those. So in this, in the learning centers, we also have experts, dedicated tutors that are there to guide the students, the participants. They also facilitate learning, they answer their questions. Also, the learning center is for participants to cluster together to attend the live session. Yes, the live session. So the live session is the session where the tutor, the expert tutor that created the content that you're learning with, will be live. They'll be live and they'll be available to answer your questions, any difficult concepts, they'll be available to respond, to simplify, to demystify any of these concepts. So, and then we have them scattered around around the states in Nigeria. For this first cohort, we only have learning centers in 20 states. Yes, in 20 states. So there are some states that we are not going to be having learning centers, while we have some states with learning centers. So the states with learning centers, then we expect all the participants to join at least once in a week, to move to go to the learning center, learn together, attend, most especially the live section that will be facilitated by the experts. So it's very, very important. Why states where we do not have learning centers, the participants from those states can always join. We make a provision available for them, so that they can join and they can also have a seamless experience even without having a physical learning centers. Okay, good. So now I would like to move to the learning activity. I would like to have, I don't know if Flora can confirm if this slide can come up now, so that we can have both a visual representation and they can also hear, so that the two communities can actually aid understanding. Yes, thank you very much. So that the visuals, they hear and they see. So just move to the learning what's it now? The learning activity. So now I've mentioned that one of the learning activities is that content will be dropped every Monday. So every Monday, the content for that week will be dropped on the Google Classroom. So you're expected to visit the Google Classroom on Monday to check the content, and then to digest, to relate with the content. So move to the Google Classroom of every Monday to watch their videos, notebook. They are all going to be uploaded on the Google Classroom. Now, announcements, important informations will also be happening on the Google Classroom, our email, via emails, the Telegram group. I'm sure some of us are already on our Telegram group, and all our social media handles. I think that is very, very important. It's an essential metrics for this program, and we are going to be tracking it. That's what is important for you as a learner to visit the learning centers or ASC at least once in a week, because that is where we are going to be tracking the attendance from. Assignment submission deadline is 11:59 p.m. every Saturday. Yes, we allowed it to be Saturday because we know that some learning centers will be having their engagement on Saturday morning, and so we want it to be very flexible so that by Saturday we are sure that the week is complete already and then the assignment is ready to be submitted. Now, I mentioned virtual live session the other time, and this is what I'm speaking to here, and also the master classes. Apart from the live session, we're going to be having master classes. So let me speak to the live session, which is also known as the virtual tutor dialing. Now, so the virtual tutor dialing is scheduled, at interval where, the tutor, the expert that produce those contents that relate with every week will be available to clarify concepts, address pre-submitted questions, and offer live answers to your questions. While the master classes is going to be on trending and evolving topics in data science and AI, like agentic AI, blockchain, all those trending topics. So I'm going to be having master classes. This sounds just like a bonus, to the learning, just to make sure that the learners are invoke, they follow the trends. So I've mentioned two things now. I've mentioned the virtual tutor dialing, and I've also mentioned the masterclass. These are two events that you should watch out for every time. So now moving to the next slide. So this slide speaks to the do's and the don'ts of the classroom. A city without a law, there's no offense. But in our Google Classroom, there's law, and which means there are offenses. You need to use professional and concise language. You don't share irrelevant content. But so let me just do it like this. Let me just focus on the don'ts, and then we focus on the do's. So first, don't share irrelevant content. What we do here is 3 entity and it's knowledge base. So if it's not going to be deep tech, please do not share it. Okay, do not ignore important messages. Yes, there are going to be prompt messages that is very, very important, and then we do not want you to ignore them. Please engage very well. Do not use disrespectful language. You are not expected to do that. Do not use disrespectful language on the classroom. Do not flood the group with unnecessary message, spamming the group, sending the same message multiple times. No, that is not allowed. And do not deviate from the discussion topic. So at times, we are going to be starting some topic, and that we want all the participants to follow through. So you should not just come and just drop a topic that is not consistent with what the flow at the moment. No, that is very, very wrong. And why the do's is use professional and concise language, acknowledge and consider others' perspective. No, you don't come to the group and just say, no, what you are saying is wrong, what you are saying is no. You need to acknowledge and consider other people's perspective. You have to keep all discussion formal and appropriate, acknowledge messages, and provide timely feedback. Adhere to guidelines provided by the team. These are very important, because if anyone is caught dropping, consistently flouting all of these guidelines, the person will stand a chance to face some disciplinary action. So please let us just respect everyone on the group. So moving to the next slide, can you move to the next one? I've spoken to Alex. Okay, I've spoken to that. Can you just and the career development phase of this program. So now, moving to the projects and the career development phase, the projects, the deep tech program is an end-to-end training, and then it starts from the foundational to the specialization, now to projects, to making sure that all what have been learned is now what goes into practice. So the project phase of this program will take a whole 2 months. We are not doing one that work on a project, but we have also made available mentors who is going to be support expert mentors. Let me use that. There are expert mentors who are going to be supporting you on making sure that your projects are top notch, guiding you on what to do, what not to do, how to do it best, the best approach, and all of those. I'm very sure you're going to find this training interesting. Also, the career phase, yes, after acquiring the skill, you need to put it to work. You need to you need to add value, to the community, and that is where, and to your family, and that's why this career phase is very, very important. This career phase will feature job fairs and meetup, where you're going to be having direct engagement with employers. Yes, we are going to be having networking opportunities. Also, interview and resume to how to prepare yourself. Also, find your career goals and industry alignment. I think with this now, it is good for me to now. We can the next slide will be on questions and answers. So if you have any question, and at this stage, I think you can ask. So let me just hand over to Flora, to take this part. Thank you very much. Over to you, Flora.
Hello, everyone. So thank you, Tejumola, for that session. It was enlightening. So before we go fully into the question and answer phase, I just want to emphasize on some things that are very important, some very important announcements to look out for those of us that are already in the Google Classroom. So like we earlier said, Google Classroom is where we'll be interfacing with the students, right? You all who are learners in this cohort. So if you are a learner and you are currently on this call and you've not yet gone to the Google Classroom, this is the right time to do it, because we'll be dropping some important announcements. First, we'll be dropping our calendar timeline for this entire duration. So it's good for you to have access to this so you can see how it fits into your schedule and know how to navigate your way through this program. Next, we'll be dropping our course brief. So our course brief will give you full details on each of these 5 courses we are taking this cohort, and your the prerequisites and the requirements, so you can know how well aligned you are to each of these courses and how to familiarize yourself with it before class starts. Then lastly, we have the info pack. So this info pack contains information around the program. So from the start till the end, it contains details of the platform, the Google Classroom will be using, and anything you need to know and everything you need to know about this program. It is all in this info pack. So this afternoon, right after this call, go to the classroom and see for yourself, see all these announcements that will be dropped. Then, so another thing I want to address is also for those of us who are currently on this call and are indecisive on which one to go for, because you probably applied for the 3 MTT or 3 initially, then you saw the deep tech, then you became curious and you thought about coming to join the deep tech. So you're not exactly sure. You should also as well go through this, look at it and decide where you want to be. Do you want to remain deep tech, or you want to be migrated back to the 3 entity platform? So for those of us who are in this bracket, I would say we should actually decide on time, because the reason I said we should decide on time is because by next week, Monday, we'll be starting classes, and you want to know where you belong if you decide to stay in the deep tech program or in the three entity program. So once you've made your choice, once you've made the decision on where you want to stay, you can always send us a message. You can drop a message in the Telegram channel. You can drop a message. You can send us mail. Send mail is actually preferable, so your answers can be prioritized. So this is the medium through which you can reach us. So this is the link to our mail. This QR code, you can scan it to join our Telegram channel. You can follow us on Twitter and LinkedIn. So you can also tag us to any question you might have and you want to know the answers to. So with this, I pass the call on to Sarah for the Q&A session.
Thank you so much. Like I promised, this was such a wonderful and enlightening session. Thank you so much to all our speakers, Flora, Teirat, Tejumola, and Halima. It's been an amazing, amazing 1 hour with all of you. And it's been such a packed and informative session as well. So thank you so much for that. All right, so we'll just go into the Q&A, right? And the first question, I think that the basis for that is just, it'll be nice to start with something Flora started to touch on, which is to be able to quickly differentiate the 3MTT from the deep tech ready, just in case there are people that didn't join us at the beginning. So yes, I think that that's the first one. A lot of people are expecting to see the dashboard that was displayed on their own dashboard, but it looks like they are 3MTT fellows. So if you could kindly take that. I think Kairat is in the best position to take that. So Kairat, if you're here, we'll give you a minute to answer that, and then we can go into the tech questions. Thank you.
Hello, Zara. Please, could you repeat the question?
All right. So we have a lot of people that are saying that the dashboard that they have is different from the one you shared on your screen, right? And they are in cohort 3, not cohort 1. So it's my belief that they are making the actual 3MTT with this deep tech. And I think it would be useful to just quickly differentiate that.
Okay. So the 3MTT program and the deep tech program are 2 different programs. If you're in cohort 3, that means you're in the 3MTT program. The deep tech program selection has been concluded. So if you are not currently in the deep tech program, you can always join further cohorts, maybe cohort 2 or 3 as the time goes. So you don't have to get worried. Just continue your learning. The cohort 3 program starts on the 7th of March. So you can just focus on that. But if you still want to switch to the deep tech, you can send a message to our support and you would be attended to.
All right. Thank you so much for that. You just answered another question on the list. So if you want to take the deep tech, you can send an email. If you're in the deep tech and you want to go back to 3MTT, please do that as soon as possible so that you're able to start, on time with everyone. Thank you so much. All right. So I will be just taking the questions, saying batches, right? So someone is saying, please, how would they know the states that have learning centers for deep tech? How would they know the states that have learning centers for deep tech? Thank you. Who will be taking that, Flora? All right, so before Flora comes up, I'll just take another question so that if it's a different person, we can take that. Please, I can't access my Google Classroom. I chose geospatial data science. I can't access my Google Classroom. I chose geospatial data science. Do we have a response for that?
Zara, okay. So following the tutorial, the demo Kyra did, the
Yes.
person should actually be able to access their Google Classroom. So what I would say is they should go over the demo again, follow it step by step, and they'll see the link to the Google Classroom.
All right, that is awesome. So thank you. Please just rewind this and you'll be able to see your Google Classroom. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, so the next question that I have is...
Hello, Zara.
Yeah.
Can you please repeat the question on the ALC?
Oh, Zara, I think you're muted.
Hi, everyone. It looks like I had connectivity issues, but I am back now. Can you hear me?
Oh, yes, we can hear you. So I actually asked if you can repeat the question on the ASCs.
Okay, so the question says to list, or where can I find the states that have centers of excellence?
Okay, so this is it. We are going to be mapping students to their closest SCs, Center of Excellence. We are going to be mapping them, so and it's going to be visible on your dashboard. So you shouldn't what's it now? There's no cause for alarm. Immediately that is sorted, it's going to show or it's going to be displayed on your dashboard. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. So someone is asking that if they've not been selected in this cohort, is that all, or will there be subsequent cohorts? We applied and were not selected, so they want to know if they have a chance in the future. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Zara. So this program runs for 2 years, and within these 2 years, we have 5 cohorts. So if you don't get selected for this cohort, you can try again for the next cohort.
All right. Thank you very much. That's useful. So guys, you can apply again in the next cohort. So I suggest that, you use this time to complete your 3MTT, and then you'll be better positioned to join the next cohort of the Deep Tech Ready. So get prepared, position yourself, and I'm sure that you'll do awesome when selected, right? Okay, thank you. So I'm just scanning through to see if we have any questions that have not been answered. Somebody said I've updated my course. I can see my Deep Tech Fellow ID, but no cohorts and courses, no classroom link and Telegram link. Is this something that we can respond to?
Yeah, so if you have done all that, just be rest assured that you'll be assigned to a cohort between today and tomorrow.
All right, guys. So you can see that you don't have any worries. Just sit tight. We're still doing the assigning, and you'll be assigned to a cohort very, very soon. Okay. You get a list of the states as being said earlier. Yeah, so I think that we've covered most of the questions that people have. Yeah. And so with this, I probably would want to just speak to some of the awesome comments that the fellows have shared on the group. So Yunusa Abba says, much thanks for this amazing and interesting session. It has been insightful, see? So they're just echoing what I said initially. I know you are going to get a lot of value from this. So guys, you still have a lot of time to prepare, get ready, and ensure that you are getting the best of this program, right? You're getting the best of this program. And with this, I think that we are coming to the end of this program. Thank you so much to our amazing, amazing speakers. You did justice to this topic, and I'm sure that our fellows are better informed than they were when we started this session. So thank you so much for taking the time to share this and answer all the burning questions that the fellows have. We appreciate you being here. And on behalf of the Federal Ministry of Communications, Innovations, and Digital Economy, we thank you so much and hope that you do have a lovely session today. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Kairat, Flora, Tejumona, and Halima. It's been awesome
Thank you,
spending
Zara.
the
Thank you, Zara, for this wonderful session.
Yeah.